So basically, next week we're gonna find out what the prize pool is, where the finals are gonna be, etc. Right? Here's what happened though. Last week or whatever it was, before I got COVID or when I had COVID, commenting CEO, I got a note to tell us to stop focusing so much on Esports World Cup because it was a Tekken World Tour Master event, right? Which is like fine, okay, yes, it is a Tekken World Tour Master event, and it is also an Esports World Cup qualifier. But like the reason that all the players are traveling around the world right now for these events is not because of the Tekken World Tour Finals. Like I know they don't want to hear that, but it's the truth, and everybody knows it, right? Everybody who's watching these events, even though they are Tekken World Tour events, they know that these players are there because they are trying to qualify for Esports World Cup because it's $1 million prize pool, which has never happened for Tekken before. Period. That's what it's all about, right? That's why when Atif won the winner final of the tournament, he started jumping up and down in the ring. Yeah, players usually get kind of excited when they win a winner final, but they don't jump up and down in the middle of the ring. So when he won that match, I was like, and there it is. Atif is qualified for the Esports World Cup. I said something along those lines because that's why that player was jumping up and down, right? It wasn't because like, oh, I made it to grand finals of CEO, a Tekken World Tour Master event, right? That's not what reality is. Okay, so yes, I called it like the reality that it was. Okay, and the reason that is because these players, as Michael Murray alluded to in this talk, was talking about how these guys here get to go to winner side because these players on the global leaderboard are paying so much money to travel around the world to qualify for this finals that they don't even know what they're playing for. They don't even know the prize pool that they are playing for. And they're traveling to all these events, right? Why are they doing that? Because of Esports World Cup, right? That's it. And like now that we know where they're at here, right? Like this global leaderboard is crazy. It's really stacked. It's very hard to get the points and everything. It's so expensive to travel, etc., to get these points. And now, this new format of the TWT Finals splits this up, right? In the past, you would have the last chance qualifier first. And then whoever qualified out of that would join these other players that have qualified. And then that's your TWT Finals. They play a group stage, and then they do a bracket afterwards, right? Now, they're saying, okay, the global leaderboard, you guys have traveled around the world, right? You guys will play in groups by yourselves because you're the best of the best, right? And from the best of the best, 12 of you will be eliminated. You're gone, right? And then the remaining 8, you guys are on winner side of the bracket, best of the best. The 12 that get eliminated, though, like, where do they end up? Are they just gone? That's a big question mark, right? We'll hold that question for now. Then you've got the regional leaderboard. These are guys who are like going to these dojo events. They're winning these big dojo events in their region. And so these guys, they play in their own groups. There's only 3 groups of these with 5 players each. And they, even though they're like the best in their region because they probably can't afford to travel internationally and everything, right? And maybe they're a small region, they just don't have money. But maybe they are one of the best. These guys, at best, can only get to the loser side of the finals, right? They'd have no chance to even prove themselves against the best of the best that could travel, whether it be because of sponsorship or whatever, right? They have no chance to play against these guys from the global leaderboard, right? And then that's 12 of them. So only half of them get eliminated, and the other half are in loser side of the bracket, right? And then the LCQ, this is my question mark here. Can the people who are eliminated from these 2 groups still play in the LCQ? If so, I'm more okay with it. But if this LCQ happens independently of these 2, like beforehand, and these guys cannot enter this, that sucks, right? So I hope that it's like a day 1, day 2, day 3 thing, right? I hope. But yeah, That's what it is. So it is a very, very strange format. Especially because these 12 guys who get eliminated here are just out, right? And at best, 2 of them can make it through the LCQ to the loser side. So that means still 10 guys from this 20 are gone. No chance of being in the top 16, even though they made the top 20 of the entire year. You know? Yeah. Wacky world ass format. Yeah. What did you say before that? I hate this. I want him to have to enter terms for the rest of the year and all the ways to go to Bailey. What? Oh, okay. But anyways, that's basically it. I don't know what more to say about this. From my standpoint, it's a very bizarre format, right? Like the LCQ, I don't know, man. I don't even know how you make this better. Like from the moment they announced the global leaderboard and the regional leaderboard, I was like, how many people from each, you know, how's it going to end up? And then my assumption was that it was going to end up in one group, and then this one group are the ones that get split apart, and then we just have bigger round robin stages, right? Like a bigger round robin stage. So, but the way they did it was these guys play each other, these guys play each other, and then these guys here, and then these guys, the best you can do is lose a bracket of the thing. Like, what? It's very, very strange. It's very, very strange. I don't know how the actual players are going to care about this, man, but as if I was a competitor, right? And I traveled to all these events around the world trying to make this top 20, right? And I saw this, I'd be like, what the like what? Huh? And we still don't know the price. Well, maybe this is for $1 million. Does that make it better or worse? You know? I don't know. Isn't Fear top 20 in global and first in regionals? I don't know if Fear is in top. I think he is actually, Ricky. Yeah. I think you're right. So I think Fear of Silence is I think last I looked, he was like 13th or something. I think that was a CEO. I don't know where he's currently. But he was like 13th on here, and he's the number 1 in the region. So if he's in both, then what the hell happens there? I guess he'd want to try to go the winner side, right? So he would have to stay in the big group, and then the regional leaderboard would go to someone else. Right? Because why would you want to limit yourself to only the loser bracket when you could have a chance at the winner bracket? Unless he's like, these guys in these other groups suck ass, and at least I can get top 16 guaranteed. That's actually a reasonable, logical choice. Or does he get 2 chances? Does he play in both groups? No way. Jake Man's the regional? Oh, man. Imagine if he could play in both, too. Wouldn't that be wild? Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I don't know, bro. And the worst part is he has no control over the global leaderboard, too, right? So it's not like he can drop out of it and be like, I just want the regional one, bro. I want to make sure I get my guaranteed top 16 finish. That is bizarre. Yeah, it's very, very odd. Yeah. This is some MLG 2004 ass format. I don't know, man. Look, I'm probably going to throw this on YouTube. You guys let me know what you think about this new format for the Tekken World Tour Finals. I haven't put out a YouTube video in a while, so tell me what else you guys think about Tekken. Do you guys like Lydia? Do you guys like all her chances to heat system and everything? Let me know what you think about the finals and how they should change it or not change it. Yeah, let me know. Booms and noise.